muscle conditioning. Take it down, lift it up, just bend those knees and get ready because we're gonna be bending the knees a bit in this position. And the whole point here is to really activate your glutes. So right now in this warm up, the point is to warm up your glutes, warm up your quads, warm up everything so you are ready to like really push overload in this workout. 3 more like this, 2 more, and 1. Right here, we're gonna take it down, pause at the down. Just get yourself situated in your center line. I wanna activate your glutes, so literally rock a little bit right and then left. Get into the heel, anchor with the balls of the feet. Lift your chest up, draw your abs in. Right here, now down and up. Down and at the top, lift up, reach up again. Down, lift up, reach up. 2 more like that. And we're gonna rock over to one side, drop it back. So you're gonna anchor with this leg, rotate so your knee is over the foot, check out your alignment, tuck this hip in, lengthening, chest up. 3, 2, from your core, lift up over to the other side. Drop it down. We're just gonna see what's here and then we'll move. Abs in, chest up, 3, 2, and now a little side to side. Just keep it low, go side to side. I wanna warm these hips up, warm your legs up. We've got upper, we've got lower, we've got more lower than anything. Rotate side to side, just a little tiny torso rotation. Breathing, pressing down, middle of the foot. 3, 2, and hold at the side one more time. Right here, I want to turn. So turn with me. We're turning together. Drop this hip forward and then drop down. So my knee is hovering right above the floor. You could set your knee down. I want to get some length in this hip flexor, strength in the front hip, down and up. So down and up. 2 more like this, and we're gonna hold at the bottom. Hold at the bottom. Hip forward, chest up. Get that rotation so this front leg is working. 3, 2, down and up 4 times, and we're gonna switch. 3, 2, and then rotate to the front, over to the other side. Hip goes back, chest stays lifted. Just lining this up, activating your glutes. Rotate and drop it down. The hip is forward, abs are in, shoulders are back. Just keep pressing forward, getting strength and length here, practicing pushing forward with the hip, down and up, down and up. What's happening in your core? Could you activate your core and then take it down and hold? Pause and hold. Rotate the hip. So put your hands on the top of your hip bones. Be sure that those hands are pretty even. You'll know if you're dipping your hip out, if one hand drops down and up, let's go. 3, 2, and 1. Turn back to the center. Shake it out, walk it off. I'm gonna make it a little brighter in here. All right. So here's what we're gonna practice. Here we are, I turned the lights on. We're gonna practice this. So it's just a sumo squat, but I just wanna practice before we get the weight. So chest is up, knees are pressed out, abs are pulled in, drive into the heels and lift up. We're gonna go from that sumo squat to a partial sumo stance, Romanian deadlift. So again, I want you to practice this with no weight. Hips stay square, you're coming down, driving into the heels to press up. I want you to feel your glutes. So coming forward, knees are aligned over the toes, push down so hard you stand up. So once we add load to that, so now pick up some weights, you're gonna be prepared to use your hips more than your lower back. That's what we want to train for. All right, we've got 60-second intervals, sumo squats. You ready? Let's go. Down, press down, lift up. So a tiny hinge forward. Like when we have that little hinge forward, we activate the glutes more. Take it down, press into the floor, squeeze and lift. Chest is lifted, abs are engaged. Press down, lift up. Yes, hips are back. Drive down, lift up. Abs are in. Breathing. Yes, so with 60-second intervals today, it makes it a new experience as we create more time that we're under tension. Yes? Press down, lift up. And you want to try to keep your mind on your feet. Where are your feet? Press down 7 seconds. Draw your abs in. This is not a back focused exercise. 3, 2, and 1. A little bit closer with the feet. Still toes slightly out. Hips pushing back. Here we go. Hips back, deadlift, and stand up. So shoulders are back. And you have an opportunity, but you have to think about it. Hey, Micah. You've got to think about pushing the heels down and pushing your hips forward. Chest is pressing forward. Shoulders are pulling back. Abs are pulling in. So there's a lot to think about here. There's a lot to play with here. So if you're finding your mind going to somewhere else in your day, come back. You don't want to miss this. Right? Hips go back. Draw your abs in, pull the shoulders back, push into the feet. Press down, lift up. Hips push back. So you're pushing those hips back. It's not so much you can bend the knees as you need to in 3, 2, and 1. So we're just going to set it down, give you 20 seconds. When you do that hinge, you want to be sure that you're not just arching your back and putting a lot of strain on that lumbar spine. You want to draw the abs in and use your powerhouse muscles in your glutes. Back to the sumo squats. You ready? Let's go. So just get there, and when you get there, you start. Chest is up, shoulders are back. Yes. Drive into the heels. Push the knees out wide. Make every rep something meaningful. Breathe. Yes. Now you choose your range of motion, right? You choose how low you go. But the way down, that's work. It's work on the way down. If you allow it to be work, the best kind of work. Draw your abs in, lift up. 10 seconds. Press down, lift up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. A little bit closer with the feet. Still slightly turned out. Hips back, abs in, let's go. Hinge it, draw your abs in, come up. So your hips go back, knees press out. Notice, notice that little bit of rotation. Can you handle it? I'll fix it in a sec. Notice that little bit of rotation from the ankle to the knee. So the knees are out. That was Micah. Press down, lift up. Shoulders are back. Can you draw your abs into your spine like you're pushing your back up from your abs? Breathing. Breathing the whole way. We want to use our powerhouse muscles in our glutes, in our hamstrings, in our legs. Shoulders pull back. You've got this. 10 seconds. Drive down, lift up. Press down, lift up. 3, 2. Give me one more. Press down, lift up. Set it down. Grab some water. Hey, Micah. What do you need? Come on. I'm going to give you about a minute to recover. There you go. I'm gonna have her fuzzy fur on me. All right. Oh. Why? Okay. Here's our next move. We're gonna go from a kickstand to a lunge. From a kickstand to a lunge. All right, practice a couple of them. You got 7 seconds. Pick up your weights. Choose how heavy you want to be. It's only a leg move. We're going to repeat it for 60 seconds. Plant your foot, slide the hip back. Let's go. Kickstand to lunge. Drive into the heel, tuck the hip in. Remember when we warmed up and I said to put your hands on your hips and be sure they're even, right? Like one isn't dipping way down. I want you to picture that as you do this. And be sure you're not dipping down, right? You're lined up. Yes. Woo. Oh my goodness. So the single leg is such a powerhouse move for your glutes, the single leg squat. Huge in glute activation. Check your foot. Where are you pushing into your foot? You've got 10 seconds. In 3, 2, finish it out, and 1. Oh my goodness. You got 2 legs. So grateful for that. Plant your foot. You got 5 seconds. Slide the hip in. 3, 2, let's go. Single leg, step back. Chest up, abs in, step back. Yes. Breathe as you go down. Go down and push into your heel, press into the ball of the foot as well. So you're firing up your glutes, you're using your quads. Woo. Pressing straight down, chest is up, do not collapse. We're training your core to stay engaged. Ha. Down, back, down, heel down. 10 seconds. You've got this. 6, 5, 4, 3, finish it out. Set it down. Give your hands a second. Next up, single leg deadlift. So again, square with the hips. As you lift up, you could lift this lifting leg. It doesn't have to be straight back. It could be out to the side a little bit. Use an arm to hold on if you need to. Okay, 3 seconds. 2, let's go. Single leg deadlift. Hinge, press down, stand up. So again, do a couple of them. See if you're wobbling a whole bunch. If you're wobbling a lot, hold on to something. Square your hips, drive into your heel. Press down, lift up. Yes. Shoulders back. Press into it. Such a good move for stability. Such a good move for leg strength. Such a good move for hip and glute work. What's happening in the leg you're lifting? Right? What if you make that a little more intentional? 3, 2, and 1. Other leg. Yes? Plant it. Little rotation. 3, 2, let's go. Taking it down, get that full extension, push through your heel, stand up, use your abs. Shoulders pull back. Activate that lifting leg. Make it work. Extend it. Square it out. Shoulders are square. Hips are square. Press down, lift up. And remember, if you need to, you just hold on to something. It's no big deal. Just set one weight down. Use your hand to stabilize. Press down through the foot and pull your abs in. Breathing and lifting. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Second round, all of those. Kickstand to lunge, other side, and then the deadlift. Are you ready? Oh, get your legs ready. They're not starting from the same place they were just finishing. Yeah, they're doing cool stuff to regroup and be ready to go. 3, 2, let's go. Take it down and back. Down. So your hip goes back. You're drawing your abs in. You're practicing lifting your chest, pulling the shoulder blades back and down, right? Because when we create an increase in demand, our muscles have to work harder. More muscles have to kick in and do work. That creates so much goodness in your nervous system. You start creating new muscle cells. You start making the muscle cells you have more efficient at utilizing fuel, including the stored glycogen, stored carbohydrates, 15 seconds, including fat for fuel. I know. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So one of the other really amazing, you have 3 seconds, adaptations that happens. Here we go. Because you're doing this, right? Like this is how you get there. Your heart is having to pump out more oxygenated blood. Your heart is having to like refuel faster with pulling oxygen from your lungs. Your lungs get better. You actually create new pathways to bring air in, down, back. So all of that means that you are able to stay oxygenated, like in an aerobic state for longer. In an aerobic state with oxygen, you can utilize more fat for fuel. Great source of fuel, something we don't really want to store too much of. Woo. Down, back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Water, I'm getting water. Single leg, deadlift. Is your heart rate up? Mine is. It's so good. It's like cardio with strength. Okay, here we go. Plant your foot, square your hips. Let's do it. Single leg, go. Lift up, push down through your heel, abs in, stand. Extend it out, press down, lift up. You're not gonna get extra points for going faster. You get extra points for being more intentional. Shoulders are back, press down, stand up. Yes. So you check with yourself, like self, am I in the window that is like a good, hard, or am I crossing over into a window that I need to do something different? And if you are, you You can set your weights down. Press down, lift up, push into your foot. We're doing it together. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That was it. Other side. Plant, square it. In 3, 2, let's go. Hinge it forward, just like dripping. It is incredibly humid today. Square your hips, shoulders are back. Lift that leg up, push down into that heel. Feel your power. Own that. Own that. Because it kind of feels good. Right? To get strong, to feel stronger. Breathe. And check your thoughts. They will change your physiology so fast. Abs are in, push down, lift up. Squeeze in, shoulders back. Lengthening your spine. 10 seconds. Press down, lift up. In 3, 2, and 1. Oh my gosh. Set it down, shake it out. I need a towel out here. Okay. Our next move, we're gonna do a quarter sumo squat. Draw the abs in. So you're not just kind of dropping down. You're dropping down and then you're pulling in, then you're lifting your chest because our arms are gonna go here. 1, 1. Wrist right over that elbow. So you're not here, it's here. You're not here. Shoulders are back and down, abs are pulled in. Yes? Get your weights. I'm going 10s. Now from that, we're gonna go a little lower and do a bicep curl. So we're inviting the upper body in here. Little quarter squat, abs in, shoulders back. Let's go. 1, 1, anchor your ribs. 2, 2, check your wrist, check your elbow. Right, pull the shoulder back, draw your abs in. I'm doing a little rotation with my wrist at the top. Yes, you got it. You're breathing, pull your abs in again. Ha. Check the wrist. I know for me, my elbow wants to swing out. I've got to do some work there. So I have to focus on that. If I start focusing on other stuff, I'm going to lose it. This is the best kind of meditation. A meditation in motion, purposeful strength training, purposeful movement, choosing how you're being. 4, 3, 2, I'm going to even it out, and 1. Short break. We're going to drop down further, alternate bicep curls. 60 seconds. Are you ready with me? Let's go. Up, up. Now make this an ab exercise. Push your knees out, push your heels down, squeeze your abs in. So I want you to work the down with your arms. Down. Pull your abs in again. When they let go, your lower back has to hang on tighter. So translate that to your day. You're training your abs right here to support your lower back. Stay with me, 10 seconds. My legs are shaking. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're adding a third one in here. Hinging, alternating, tricep kickback. Yes? I really feel like I could have just jumped into a pool. A pool sounds really nice right now. Hips go back, elbows high. Let's do it. 1, 1. Abs in. So you're pushing your hips way back. Lengthen your spine, then draw your abs in. Support your spine. Now focus on your elbow. Where is it? Squeeze at the top, little wrist rotation towards the ceiling. Squeeze in the arm. Remember, the point here is using that arm. Breathe. Push your butt back further. If you start to feel it in your lower back, play with your position. Yeah, so you want to activate your glutes more, take more pressure off of your lower back. Breathe. Elbows high, make it slow. Almost there. Woo! 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set it down. 30 seconds to break. Going through those 3 again. Yes. Man, in this, you have 10 seconds. It's the kind of thing that all day long, your body's going to be remantling at the cellular level, improving things, creating something better. Drop down. Let's go. 1, 1. So you choose with this, like how low do you want to go? Do you need to be up higher? You can. Check your wrist. Check your elbow. Notice what happens in your abs when you tuck that elbow in. Yeah? You're all connected. One thing affects other things. Up, up. Oh, it's so good when you get to mark time and notice it, right? Who was I talking to the other day that was saying that they decided that they would do, if they're gonna look at their phone at night, they were gonna do a plank. So they would notice every second that goes by. Oh my gosh, you're almost there. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So one of the best things about exercise is that you notice, right? You're not missing how many seconds are going by. Drop down lower, shoulders back, abs in, alternate your curl, knees out, go. Up, up. So we're going through this our second time, and then great news, you get to go down to the floor. Shoulders back, draw your abs in. This is ab work. This is standing ab work, standing arm work, standing hip work, standing leg work. Can you go lower? Just check. Just check in. Breathe. Woo. Stay in it. Squeeze your abs in. Almost there. Less than 15. 10. Oh my goodness, you've got this. Squeeze. Lift it up. Squeeze. Breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Going to tricep kickbacks. Bend your knees, hips go back in 3. Lengthen your spine, draw your abs in, elbows high, go. Up, up. So work the squeeze at the top, get those hips back, and then really pull your abs in. It may, like for me, I feel like I'm tucking my butt under. For you, you might have a natural curve in the other way, so you may need to push your hips back. And keep practicing that, but the more you get to know yourself, your own patterns to pay attention to, the better off you are. Yes? Woo! Squeeze it at the top. Squeeze it at the top. Pull your abs in, push your butt back. Lengthen your spine. 15 seconds to go. Ha! 10. Balls of the feet press down, heel presses down. 3, 2, and 1. Oh my gosh. Take a second, walk it off. I want your heart rate down enough that you can go to the floor. You guys didn't get to see him, the other cat. All right, now we're gonna take it to the floor, and I want one set of dumbbells. We're gonna do a chest press, and we're gonna do a single dumbbell over the head. So you pick your size. I'm gonna keep my 12s. Maybe my 15s. No, I'll keep the 15s. We'll see how it goes. All right, so, the thing I care about when you do this transition is that you are really paying attention to how you're getting your weights, right? You don't want to do some weird twisting motion. The last thing you want to do is like hurt your back just setting up. So get your weights, get your position, and lay back. Do not miss the experience of the floor when you lay back. Like gratitude, there is something to hold that spine up beside you. Might regret these weights. Abs press down and in. Let's go, chest press. Straight up and down. Now we're starting with the feet down. Yes? And about 30 seconds in, I'm gonna have you lift your feet up and just hold at the top. Press down with your abs, so you're pushing your abs into the floor. You feel your shoulders on the floor and the back side, like your shoulder blades. Just control. Elbows are down below your shoulders. Press it up. You're breathing, right? Yeah, and the floor is supporting you. It's just so good. In 5, 4, I forgot to lift your legs up. 3, 2, and 1. Now set the elbows down. You can set your hands down. Now you're gonna lift your legs up. And this time we're gonna do a leg drop. So just your weights are down, single leg, alternating leg drop. We're gonna go down, pull it up. So you're pulling up from your abs. So the down and then pull it up. So on that down, see if you can extend that leg all the way out. On the down, just extend that leg and then pull it back in. So it's that slight bend at the top, but the work is from that extension to pulling all the way in. Can you feel your abs doing the work? If your legs are doing the work, then obviously your abs are missing out. Breathing. Exhale as you lift up. You got it. So squeeze the abs in, lift. Squeeze the abs in, lift and pull up. Squeeze in, pull up, 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Now, pick up your weights. This one we're gonna cross over. So, legs up, chest press, go. 30 seconds into this chest press, we're gonna add the leg drop. And then 30 seconds after that, we're gonna stop the chest press. So you're squeezing, your legs are just up there. If you wanna engage your abs more, lift your hips just a tiny bit, right? You get to play a little bit here. How do you wanna feel? What's happening in your core? Now we're gonna add a leg drop. So on the down, a leg goes down. On the up, they come together. Down and down, so it's a single leg drop. Breathing. Yes? Awesome. Elbows out, right? We're still working that wrist right over the elbow. In 5, we're gonna stop the arms. 4, 3, 2. Now keep the legs going. Just set the elbows down. And you can just hold however your arms need to hold, that they are stable, that they are secure. You can have them up, you can have them down. But the work here is in pulling that leg in from your core. Pull the leg in from your core. Pull in, pull in. I want you to feel your abs, especially those obliques, the sides. In 3, 2, and 1. Set that down. Now one weight goes to the side, the other weight comes into your hands. So right here, yeah? Because we're gonna go feet anchored over the head, pull up. All right, so just the arms, and I want you to use your core for that pull up. It's gonna be, that's an overhead pull. Are you ready? 3, 2, let's go. Take it back, extend it back, pull it in. So you're gonna press your rib cage down, squeeze in, pull in. Yes? So you're squeezing your abs, pull it in. Squeeze your abs, pull it in. Exhale as you lift the arms over the head. Now you wanna be really smart about this and hold on to that weight. Think about where your shoulders are positioned. Squeeze and press. So as you pull over the head, you're kind of pressing your rib cage down. Could you think about your abs lengthening here? Like let length happen and then squeeze, tuck in. It's almost like you're tucking your hips up and under. Right? We want the abs to be strong and functional. Taking your arms over the head in 3, 2, and 1. Now, from here, we're gonna lift up and lower down. Lift up and lower down, crunch. Are you ready? Get set, let's go. So you're gonna lift up as high as you go. You know, obviously you could set your weight down. There's no strain on the head and neck. Like give it a second to just touch the floor and release. This is all about your rectus abdominis. This is spine flexion. This isn't weird pressure on the spine because you're scooping out through the abs. Like you're pulling everything in towards the spine, flexing. You're breathing, right? Yes? Yes. Almost there. A minute is just so amazing because what happens after 40 seconds is something new. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feet come up. Reverse crunch right here. Arms stay. This should be a resting position. You could also have your elbows down. Go. Lift up. Lift up. Shoulders push down. Squeezing your abs. So you're squeezing your abs to try to lift your hips. And it's okay if you don't go very high. It'll likely change as you keep going. And you're breathing. Right? So it's really helpful with doing ab work to have the floor to support you. So you have something to sort of push off of. The whole goal is just that motion of lifting the hips. Almost there. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set it all down. Give yourself a second to rest. Now we're gonna cross over. We're gonna do the pulls like this, and then we're gonna do the lift and the reverse crunch. I was thinking we were crossing over with the reverse crunch, but maybe we will. I'll figure it out. Are you ready? Reset, let's go. Overhead, pull up. Overhead, pull up. Yes, we will. Overhead, squeeze in and pull. So we're gonna go slightly different order. I'm gonna have you lift your legs up to do the reverse crunch 30 seconds in to add with this one. It's gonna be so fun. And then we're gonna keep going with that and then finish with the crunches. You ready? Legs up. So back and then up. Overhead, lift. overhead, lift. Now, if this feels like too much for you, set your weight down, right? And just use your arms. It's perfect. Yes, overhead, lift, in 4, 3, you're gonna keep the legs going. Right here, legs only, lift. So right here is sort of rest. My shoulders are stacked underneath my wrist. If you want to, you could take the weight just over your head. That is not wrong, it's just different. You could even play with that, see how that feels for you. You have 10 seconds. In 3, 2, and 1, set that down. Last move right here. Crunches, lifting the arms up towards the ceiling. You ready? Abs in, let's go. Scoop it out, lift up, and lower it down. So as you go through your minute, and depending on how heavy that weight is, you may find yourself lifting less and less high, which of course is totally fine, and you could just set your weight down and lift higher, which there's a different benefit to that. Be sure you breathe. Are you breathing? Like intentionally breathing. You've got it. Stay in it, just calmly lifting yourself up. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set it down. 1 set of bridges. I know. Release your poor hands. Weight on your hips. You can put both weights there if you want to. Feet slightly turned out, much like the deadlift. Before you lift up, tuck the hips under. And then push into your heels and see how high you can go. Just lift up and hold. Knees like in your mind over the ankles. Pushing straight down, not out. Down and up. Here we go. Down, tuck the hips under, like up towards the ceiling, down, and then tuck, lift up. So if you have an arch in your back as you lift up, a straight back, you're gonna put a lot of work in that lower back in a way that probably doesn't feel very good. Press through the heels, the balls of the feet. Just engage everything in the legs, right? Remember all the leg stuff we did? Yes. Now we have support from the floor, which is so lovely. Shoulders sort of sliding down. And get that squeeze at the top. Knees are slightly turned out. Ten seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Set it down. Weight goes down. Cross your leg over. That hip is so tight. And then lift up. See what you can do here. Little figure 4, hip lengthening motion. And now, like, you can't take that away. Nobody can take away what you just did. It's already done. The ball's in motion for you to build a stronger, healthier, better system. Your whole body, all the things. Other leg, lift it up. So now you have a different kind of work to do, and it has to do with your recovery. So hydrating, including electrolytes, which you can get from food, sodium, potassium, magnesium, What am I missing? Chloride. Set that down. Other leg straight up, a little hamstring stretch. So you've got to hydrate. You've got to eat enough protein, right? So you've got to eat enough protein to build back the muscle. It turns out that as we age, protein becomes more and more and more essential for us to have enough of in our diet. Set that down. Other leg. Because we have to build back and keep remantling muscle that we lose more easily. So research is now coming out saying how important it is to really focus on getting enough protein and amino acids. And that doesn't just mean all from like steak. That can mean cross, little spine twist. That can mean other sources of protein, including plant proteins, but you have to be intelligent about mixing incomplete proteins because you need all of the amino acids. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, just eat more protein and look up sources. Relax your hips, other side, find your core and switch. And the other essential piece for recovery is rest, like good quality sleep and good quality movement that includes lengthening and calming yourself down, just not always super intense. Back to the center. Hug your knees in to release your lower back. We did it. I took a couple extra seconds with the stretching. Rock yourself forward. Wasn't a lot of stretching, but I felt like we needed to unwind that. Take your time standing up. Stay there for as long as you need to, because this is your time. Up and over to one side and to the other side. And with that, we did it.